Alright. Hello. Alright. Hello. Um, not much going on today. Okay, fine. Where's a tree? Why do I have dripstone? Get out of here. So, today we are going to continue to destroy this mountain or part of the land around me. I did go out and I grabbed some netherite after okay, I gotta turn off that fucking auto gun. That is so annoying. So, we're just gonna break all this dirt. I haven't been on this server in a couple, maybe a week or two now. One, because I didn't know what to do, and I didn't feel like destroying this. And two, I just haven't felt like getting on the server. Is there a way to turn this shit off? That shit gets super annoying. But then, because I want to have a big enough area. Sorry. I want to increase the amount of space I can work with. Because I want to build more stuff around here. Like, I want to build... I don't know what I want to build, but I just want to have area to build. Like, oh, I want to build this. Oh, I don't have enough area. I don't have enough space around here. No, that's not going to be the case anymore. It's going to be like, I have tons of space. I just have to figure out where I want to put it. Because, like, I already built a storage area. Pyramid Head and Tails is over there. Which I... What's my render distance at? Oh. Well, it's usually at when I'm on this server. But... yeah. But I'm just trying to get rid of a lot of space. Get rid of a lot of, like, unneeded land. Because, like, I basically claim this as my own. Okay. There we go. Now I think the only thing left is the dirt. But, I am definitely going to try to build something new around this area. Because my house, right now, I actually kind of like how it looks. Like, I could change the outer wood, but why? I don't feel like I need to upgrade my house anymore. Or like, add on to my house. I could just build new stuff around my house. Because I built that third floor when I was bored one day. I was like, I could use another floor or something. Maybe like an enchantment area. Because the enchantment room I had was way too small. And it wasn't giving me some good enchantments. So, I said, fuck it. Build a new floor. I think that took a day. Like, I finished that within a day. Alright. Alright. So just... Okay, whatever. Like, okay. So I may have talked about this before. With, actually, no, I don't think I've ever talked about this. Like, I've been reading up on certain things. Like alien abduction and all that. Like UFOs, that sort of shit. I find that stuff really interesting, actually. Like, the amount of delusion. Like, it's okay to believe in that sort of thing, but if you're becoming delusional, thinking, oh, I was abducted by aliens, when really you probably passed out drunk at a bar. It's actually kind of funny. Stuff like the X-Files doesn't help, though. Because that show, if you have seen it, you wouldn't, you know. Like, oh, yeah, yeah, I know that. But I actually have been watching some of it. But god damn it, it is such, I have to be in, like, the right mood to want to watch it. Like, oh, I want to watch something dumb. Okay, well, I'm not watching the X-Files. Or, oh, I want to watch something interesting. Probably still not going to watch the X-Files. Oh, I want to watch the X-Files. Yeah. I actually do want to play the X-Files game. Like, I could play the PS1 version, or I could play the more in-depth PC version. Which I have copies of. I can get the PS1 version easily. And the PC version, I actually have on discs. But I hear it's a bitch to get to work. And also, it would look like shit. Because it would be played in such a tiny window. where with the emulator, I could easily play it and I don't have to deal with much. But I feel like I would get more. Like, the PC version has a lot more menial tasks. Like, I already played some of that X-Files PS2 game. If you remember from early back, it's still on the YouTube channel where I fucking played that game, got pissed off at it. And then I haven't returned to it since. There's a reason for that. It's called me not wanting to play it. But that game felt very Resident Evil, Dino Crisis, shit like that. Like, and if people like that game, cool. Like, I know there are some people who are big fans of the X-Files. And like, oh man, yeah, I remember that game. But I think a lot of people remember the actual PC game more, as that one has a lot more stuff in it. Like, okay, there was an X-Files Resident Evil clone. Really? Because the game's okay, it's not bad for PS2. Like, there's definitely worse on PS2. But I don't think it's something I'd really like if I wasn't a fan of the X-Files. Sorry about that. But if I wasn't a fan of the X-Files, because like I love the first few seasons of the show, but it's not something I'm going out of my way to say, "Oh no, you've got to fucking watch it now." Like, and I've been hearing a lot about a show called Utopia, which I haven't considered watching. Mainly because, one, I don't think I would like it. I don't know if I would like it, and I don't feel like I would want to waste a lot of time watching it. Like, if I was given a reason, like, oh, okay, I don't have many other shows I'm watching at the moment. Like, there's a ton of shows I've started. Like, actually, I have Hulu right here. I'll check my Hulu, and I'll tell you what I've been watching in terms of actual shows. Because if you know me, I watch a lot of old stuff. I don't watch new shows most of the time. Like, I'll watch stuff like Breaking Bad, which I need to continue. But the X-Files I'm almost done with. Like, I'm on season 6 out of 11. But I need to continue Breaking Bad. If you watch Breaking Bad, like, good show, man. Good show. It's a good show. Definitely worth a watch if you're bored. Alright, let me go to my stuff. And I'll find the shows I've been watching. Because, okay, yeah, I'm watching X-Files right now. I need to continue it. Because I'm on season 6, episode 19. I think the season that I liked more was around season 5, maybe. Because, one, I was trying to watch everything in order. Like, okay, I would watch the first 5 seasons. Then I would go watch the movie. But I got so sick of watching the show that I was like, okay, I might as well just watch the second movie. Because I don't want to hype myself up too much and then get disappointed. I watched the second movie. I was fucking bored halfway through it. The only thing I liked was the leads. The two main leads who are from the show. David Duchovny and Gillian Anderson were the only good part about that fucking movie. Like, and the music, as always, it's done by the show's composer, Mark Snow. Good guy, can do some good music especially for the X-Files. Like, I think the music was some of the good, but like the relationship that Mulder and Scully has in that movie is actually good. That's the best part about that movie. And then, like, it's not terrible, it's just bland. Because that came out, I think, a week after The Dark Knight in 2008. It had little to no. It did not make much of its budget back. Like, that movie is basically a bomb. And even the cast and crew said if Fox would have released it before The Dark Knight, it may have had a shot. Which they should have. But no, they released it like a week or a couple days after The Dark Knight. Which, that is one of the biggest Batman movies at the time. How does a company like Fox fuck up that bad? Like, if you've seen The Dark Knight, you'll know how big of a success that movie was. And then you watch other movies that came out around that time. Like, the mystery in that movie, in the second X-Files movie, is forgettable. It's like, I don't even remember what the fucking mystery was. I think it was something about, like, an FBI agent was kidnapped. And now like, Mulder and Scully have been exiled from the fucking FBI for some fucking reason. I don't know. Maybe it's explained in the show. But, like, then they go... They're in Alaska for some reason. Scully's working at a Christian hospital. I have no goddamn clue what they said was good for that movie. Because, like, the movie is all over the goddamn place in terms of tone. They want you to take the mystery seriously, but the most you're gonna enjoy out of it is the relationship. Because Anderson and Duchovny have a way of performing that, playing these characters, that just makes the movie. Like, if you're gonna watch it for the story, don't. Watch it for the actual relationship between the two main leads. Watch it for them, mainly. And then there was a couple episodes of The Simpsons that the X-Files was part of, which I thought was really funny. Like, they got one of the biggest dramas at the time to go on to The Simpsons, which I need to watch because I feel like that would be really funny. And it would just be nice to watch something good. Like, a lot of the X-Files episodes that I've been watching have all been really hit and miss. Like, there will be an episode that I really like, and then there's an episode that I'm like, oh god, let's just hurry this the fuck up. There's always going to be those shows that have episodes that are so goddamn boring. Like, one of them... I think the episode that I watched... Let me go into the details for the episode that I was watching. The previous episode. Because I actually kind of liked it. The episode was called Milagro. A writer who lives next door to Mulder becomes the prime suspect in a series of killings. So, this writer, he is writing a book about murder. He becomes the prime suspect in these murders because he's written everything. Like, he knows everything down to the last detail. And they do their investigation. They find out that, like, the writer was in cahoots with like an old surgeon. If you want to watch the show, do it. But some of those early episodes, man, like the show ran from its original run, I think, until 2000. Actually, wait, season 9 is where it stopped. Yeah. Season 9 is where its original run stopped. It ended in May of 2002. So, and then it came back for a short while in 2016. Then in 2018, it came back for its final season. Like, it aired its final episode on March 21st of 2018. Like, and at this point, there's no more seasons. I think the show's done. I think they're canning the show now because of low ratings. Which, I understand why the show... I haven't heard many things about these new seasons. Like, I hear people raving about old episodes, but the newer episodes, I don't think so. I think a lot of people just forget they exist. But I own, like, both of the X-Files movies. Like, if you remember that whole X-Files video I did on my now dead channel until at least October. At least until October, it'll be dead. Where I'll release one final video as, like, a big goodbye. That's going to be a 2-hour video. Where I'm just talking about, I think, horror games, if I remember correctly. I think that's the script. But then, you have many different things. Skeleton, you have about 10 seconds. I've also, in different, moving on, I'm actually super excited for the new Alan Wake game. Like, I've been playing a bit of the first game, because, like, okay, cool, let's see how good this is. Because I can use that for footage. I could use that as, like, some stuff in the video. Like, I'm playing a lot of different horror games right now. In that video, I'm not talking about the quarry as well, because I don't have a way of capturing footage, and I can't get the game at the moment. So I'm not going to be talking about, like, new horror games that just came out, like, this week. Or this month. When that video goes up, it'll... Like, I'm already starting recording. Like, I've already started recording, like, the opening to that video. Like, I've started recording part of that video. And when it's done, like, I have to work a lot on the script. Because, like, I can't just go off, like, meh. I just can't just go along with it and say, fuck it, I'll wing it. No, if I'm doing a long-ass video like that, I'm doing it with a goddamn script. Like, I think a lot of people understand that. Like, it's better to just have a script than not have a script. I think that's what a lot of Hollywood producers could say, too. I don't need a lot of this cobblestone. You know what? Let me just go put a lot of this in the storage room. But, also, it's only been 26 minutes. Damn. Where's the cobble chest? Here's the cobble chest. But, I already have stuff written about, like, Fatal Frame. Actually, no, not Fatal Frame. Silent Hill and Resident Evil. Like, those ones, I didn't want to waste much time on them. As, like, everyone know. A lot of people know what the fuck Resident Evil and Silent Hill is. I don't think it would take long for people to know what this means. What Resident Evil is. Like, if you've at least heard of horror games, you at least know what Resident Evil is. Like, I don't think I need to explain that much. Explain much about Resident Evil and or Silent Hill. I do go into depth and I have to capture footage for both games. Which with the Resident Evil, I'm probably just going to capture footage from Resident Evil, the HD remaster. Like the first remaster. And then I'll just use that footage for all the games. Oh! What are these fuckers doing here? Should probably go and stop them. Die! Ow. Fuck you. Yeah, fuckers. Don't come around my home, you pieces of shit. Alright. Anyways, back to what I was saying about that video. That is going to be the longest video I will ever make on that channel. Because, and I'm also going to announce, I'm going to say this in the video. Like, that's going to be the big goodbye. That's going to be how that channel ends. I'm not deleting it at all. I deleted a lot of content because I didn't like it. I'm keeping the Castlevania video up because, one, it's just the highest viewed thing on that channel. That is the highest viewed thing on that channel. With, I think, right now, like at this very moment when I'm streaming this, I think it has 600 views. 671. 671 views. That is the highest viewed thing on this channel. After that, yeah, I'll read. If you don't know the channel, I'll read it. Like, I have one more video planned. This is just a note I put in the About page. I have one video planned in October or around Halloween, so I'm releasing it around Halloween. After that, I have no clue what's in store for this channel after that. AKA, I think that's going to be the end. I also have to be right back. So I'm going to run inside. I'll be back. Not that. Properties. Come on. Bro. Streamlabs. Work. Thank you. I'll be back in just a sec. Hello. Sorry about that. I just really had to go to the bathroom. So, can't blame me. Anyways. Go away. There we go. Alright, now that... Sorry, there was something over on Streamlabs. There's where the text goes. Okay, is... So now, I have so much stuff to do. I'm going to go ahead and just... Why am I low on health? Whatever. But now like, when I do that video... I'm also going to talk about, like, other stuff. I'm also... At the end of that video, like, the end of the 2 hours... Like, I think around the last minute... I'll be like... I'll basically say thank you to all the people that stuck around. on that channel for as long as it possibly could. I don't know what's gonna happen. And also, right now, I'm still in DMCA limbo. That's why I'm not uploading it now. And basically, that's why I'm not doing anything with that channel. I'm waiting until that DMCA stuff goes away. I'm not going to upload many things on this channel afterward, on that main channel. Yeah. The channel is going to basically disappear. That final video will be like the last hurrah. The last stand. Because, one, I'm not going to waste time making the reviews on that channel anymore. Like, the X-Files review, I'm not going to do that shit on that channel. Like, if I'm going to do that sort of thing, I'm going to do it my way. I'll eventually do reviews again someday, but it'll probably be on a different channel. Because that channel, the legacy is done. Like, I have nothing else to do with that channel. Yeah, I'm bored of it. And I could just always rebrand it. But why? And also, I'm not deleting it either. Like, if the videos will... The only videos that'll be up is the Castlevania video and the one I'm releasing in October around Halloween. That is it. None of the other videos, if you remember any of those old videos, they're private now. You will not find them. I could always unlist them and then just share the link if people want to, like, save it. But, no. No, I don't know. And then, because I've been working on other stuff in the background. I'm working on other stuff in the background. The Halloween video is my main priority right now. As one, it's the final video of that old channel. Up to now. If I want to make one more video for that if I want to do another video on that channel, it'll probably just be like talking about the new channel that I'm gonna be working on. Like on another channel. I don't know, maybe that channel will turn into a Reddit channel. Who knows? As if. Become one of those text-to-speech Reddit channels. I would make money. Nah. Yeah, that channel becomes fucking Reddit. Becomes a Reddit channel. One of those Reddit overview channels. But, I don't really know what else I could do with that channel. Like, because I wanna get away from that. That whole channel, a lot of the stuff I did for that channel, I was fucking just doing shit because I was bored. YouTube is fucking awful at times. And I see why some people fucking lose their minds. Like, some people just go insane. YouTube is, as a platform, doesn't offer much for its content creators. It offers a place for them to express themselves, yes, but it doesn't offer any sort of backup in case something goes wrong. If something goes wrong on YouTube's end, they're blaming you for it. And that's all on part with their fucking CEO. That's their CEO's fault. Which she's kind of fucking stupid. Like, the people at YouTube are kind of fucking stupid. They copyright all of these people. But then you have these stupid fucking gotcha tubers out here re-uploading fucking goddamn copyrighted songs and nothing goes wrong for them. That's another reason I don't fucking like YouTube much. Like, as a platform. Like, if I'm bored, I'll be like, fuck it, I'll watch YouTube. I see it as a time passer. That's all I see it as. There's really nothing else to it. If they're family friendly, they get away with a lot. Like, but then, if you're not family friendly, you're basically in no man's land. Like, YouTube will not help you. They say they will, but they won't. Unless something goes wrong and you report it to them. They won't help you if, say, someone tries to demonetize you. Or someone's trying to copy strike you. Like some random idiot who thought whatever you said was offensive. Or you used someone else's content. Like, and YouTube doesn't have the best thing. Like, YouTube says they have one of the best copyright protection systems. Like, they have AI scanning it. Yeah, but the AI is stupid. That doesn't help many content creators, especially if they do movie reviews or hell, reviews in general. Because YouTube will not help you. If you want to become a YouTuber, but don't want to be fucking family friendly because that's bullshit, you shouldn't have to be a family friendly channel just to upload content and have support, the support from the platform. Like, YouTube should be able to back their creators and not to mention the fucking YouTubers that were called out, like, were in controversy. Some of them didn't. Like, if I said something racist on a YouTube video, YouTube would instantly can me. Logan Paul shows a dead body. Channel's still up. Fucking hilarious. That's so stupid. And then you have YouTube, like, the YouTube Twitter shit. And personally, I think the people working for YouTube are fucking stupid. A lot of them are fucking morons. Can't really trust them with your data. Mainly because it's Google. But, I'm still going to use it for boredom. But I just don't like their CEO. Their CEO is kind of stupid. Especially from the business side of things. Like, yes, YouTube is a giant-ass platform. And yes, if you're going to make content for kids, you have to be family-friendly. But if you are not making content for kids, you don't have a choice. You gotta say, oh, we can't put ads on this, or we can't put ads on your video if you're not family-friendly. When, in reality, some videos that aren't family-friendly still have ads. If you're not making videos for kids, YouTube doesn't give a shit what happens to you. You make stuff that are aimed for kids or meant for kids, YouTube will be all over it if you say, hey, someone disliked my video. Like, you tell YouTube someone disliked your video, they will go on a worldwide hunt. If you are a family-friendly channel that brings in the money. You bring in money for YouTube, they will tell you, they will give you all the support you ever fucking need. I think there's only one sort of, like, aimed at kids channel that I actually kind of respect. And that's fucking the Arcade Craniacs. Those guys are fucking insane. I did not know my shovel was close to breaking. Those guys, they're doing it, they're making family-friendly content, but they're having fun with it. I respect the hell out of them because, yes, they know they're making stupid content, but they're being ironic about it. There's a sense of irony in that. They're not doing it. It's not like fucking J Station where his fucking content's tone deaf. Or he's just a punching bag. Arcade Craniacs, those two. Yes, they know they're making shitty content, but they adapted. They fucking said, we could let our channel die because the pandemic hit. Because before, they made fucking videos going to arcades and winning prizes. And they didn't have... But then when the pandemic struck, they had to say, what do we fucking do? They came up with the idea of making a fucking... of doing these random 3 a.m. challenges. Like, they did challenges, and then they did the 3 a.m. stuff. Like, props to them for fucking... And they know the content's stupid. but they're having fun with it. Like, yeah, they even, I think, said it on a stream where people say, oh, they used to be so humble, but bro, what are we supposed to fucking do? All the arcades shut down. Fucking mad props to those guys. Like, they are genuinely entertaining. Like, there will be compilations of just some of their stupidest moments. But god damn it, they know what the fuck to say and how to make someone laugh. Like, yes, the content is meant for 5-year-olds, but god damn it, they're doing it with a sense of irony where most of the irony will fly over the little kids' heads. Over little Timmy's head. So, mad props to them. And I think they're the only ones that do those challenges that are at least know it's ironic. Like, they're doing it with a sense of irony, and they're just being dumb. But they're at least entertaining. Yeah, with, like, J-Station, you watch his videos, and you want to die. Like, none of his content is good. None of it. He is one of those people that just doesn't know how to make content. Like, his content is tone deaf. He's like, guys, today we are summoning King Ramesses III at 3 a.m. from FaceTime. Watch, that's going to be one of his fucking videos. Summoning King Ramesses from FaceTime. Calling King Ramesses on FaceTime. In quote, in fucking brackets, he answered. And then, like, the thumbnail's just gonna be like, shit's fucking stupid, man. Like, but with fucking Craniacs, Arcade Craniacs, again, sticking with them, they at least adapted. They're like, okay, we need something. We can't just let this channel die. So they just said, fuck it. Let's make stupid content. Like, no ill will against them, man. Like, I have nothing against those guys. I honestly, like, in terms of kids' content, they're the most, like, I could see why little kids like the content. Like, yeah, the two people running the channel is funny. And but if you watch it now, you're still going to there's going to be something to laugh at. Whether it be both of them going fucking berserk. Whether it be the main guy going berserk. Screaming in Latin as Elmo. Or it be the main, his girlfriend. Like, oh no, what do I do? Ah. But, shit, man. I have respect for those guys. They're honestly, they had to do whatever they could. It's not like fucking, you can't, I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with this. So, but there's not really much you could say it. Like, the people who make videos on them, that say, they used to be so humble, blah, 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 blah. They don't understand that they're doing those videos ironically. Like, they're probably fucking morons. Like, because I originally heard about them because of those compilations people would publish. Of, like, their dumbest or funniest moments. And then, like, I would see re-uploads of more compilations of their videos. Compilations of, like, their funniest moments or something like that. Yeah, weather report. Oh, I gotta check this. Click. What's the alert for? Oh, it's just heat. Yeah, around here, it's been, like, it has been fucking hot as hell this last week. This week. Like, the heat is just terrible. Cacti. Maybe I should put a sign here. What? I need to name this cactus. But, yeah, no hate towards them for doing something. They know they're doing it because they know they're doing it ironically. And I watched the video by Pyrocynical about them. Like, yeah, yes, they may have had humble beginnings, but now they're just doing it because fuck it. Honestly, good reason. Like, I don't have anything against them. Like, there's content creators that I don't like. And then there's content creators that I'm like, okay, I don't like their content, but I can have at least some respect for them as a person. And then there's the ones that I don't like them as a content creator or as a person. Because, like, there's some people you could just tell a lot about through the shit they publish on YouTube. Especially with the fucking vloggers that publish their life everywhere. Like, being a vlogger must fucking suck. You don't have any sort of privacy. Everyone knows, like, your audience knows everything about you. And especially those family vlog channels that you see. Shit like Ace Family and shit like that. That must fucking suck, man. Because that shit must be so annoying. Especially to the kids that want, like, privacy. Which, I'm actually going to talk about this. There was this mother. She ran I think a vlog channel. A family vlog channel. But she had accidentally uploaded footage, unedited footage, of her forcing her son to, like, pose for the thumbnail. And then she took down the video within, like, 30 minutes. And then I think that next day, she made an apology saying, no, what I fucking did, that was awful. No, I'm not going to justify this. But then she also kind of ruined her own apology, saying, like, because of this, I've been getting hate. It's like, you should have just ended it with, and then she even said, I'm not including my son in these videos anymore. Good on her for at least saying, yeah, no, I don't, I think that's where I end Like, he will not be featured on the channel anymore. Good. Because I think it was because their dog had gotten sick before they were able to get her. And the son was having a real tough time dealing with this. Emotionally and shit like that. Like, it's a puppy. Most kids like puppies. So, the son of this woman was having a bad time. He couldn't deal with it. But, like, then she uploaded that footage of her telling her son to pose for the thumbnail. And then there's those channels that use their crying kids for views. Like, you can talk about a sad moment in your life, but, like, as a parent, especially as a vlogger, but when it gets to the point you're using your crying child for views, like, that's when I think you gotta take a step back and say, what the fuck am I doing? Like, don't fucking do this shit. Don't fucking use your crying kid for views. I think that should be obvious. Like, there was, I think a couple, they ran a vlog, like a YouTube channel, that I think was arrested because their kid had been crying, and they lived in, like, I think Egypt, or something. I'm not sure where, but they lived in a country that really has a big standard when it comes to child safety. So if they see something wrong, the police are going to investigate and find out, are you abusing your fucking kid? Like, there's no, like, I think they got a good 2 years, or the government of that country they were in told them to, like, take down the channel or stop including their kid in the videos. Like, and I think the kid, I think, was just around maybe a year old. I'm not sure. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think they did get arrested. Maybe. Like, I'm not gonna claim that, yes, they definitely got fucking arrested. But I'm not going to, like, reassure myself saying, yeah, no, they got arrested, right? But no. If I'm wrong, I deserve to be corrected. But, I find it strange that, like, as a parent, you want to do whatever's best for your child. You want to try to do whatever's best for your kid. Whatever helps them in any way. Then you start a vlog channel. Kind of see... Ugh. What? Here it is. And, but a lot of things, it has to go down to, do I start a vlog channel, putting everything on display, putting everything in our lives on display, or not start a vlog channel and act as an actual parent? I think there's one answer that is obviously right and one that is obviously wrong. If you pick the first one, you are a goddamn idiot. Don't start a fucking vlog channel, come on. do what's best for your kid. Don't do what's best for you. Like, yeah, don't fucking neglect your own health. Just have your kid's best interest in mind. Like, if you're doing something that could affect them, think about it. What is more at stake here? I'm gonna say something from personal experience. I move someone into the house with my two kids living there that live there occasionally, like visit every other weekend, who is clearly unstable, who is mentally unstable. Like, the person I'm moving in is mentally unstable. Violent outbursts. To the point to where the police have to be called. So, yeah. Do I do this because, one, do I do it because I want this person to move in? Or do I do it, or do I not do it if it puts my children at risk? You obviously, you can't neglect your personal life. Becoming a parent does not mean the end of you. It just means you have someone else to... You have more things on your mind. Like, okay, I can... This happened to my dad. The person who moved in with us was, I think, a girlfriend of his. Was a girlfriend of his, actually. She was very mentally unstable to the point to where he told us this. He told me and my little sister this. Like, that the police had to be called several times. One of them was with us in the house. Me and my little sister did the smart thing and ran into our bedroom. Shut the door and did not come out until police arrived. And even after that, we did not leave that room until she was fucking gone. Like, I was the only one. Like, my little sister is sitting on her bed. I'm sitting there with a pocket knife. I'm sitting in a beanbag chair with a pocket knife. And I'm thinking about, okay, what do I fucking do? Like, that crazy bitch comes near me. I'm obviously going to defend myself. And she did end up calling me a punk-ass bitch. Which, cool, she hates me. None of us liked her. Like, me and my little sister hated this bitch. I'm not saying any of her name, because I think she's still in jail. That, or she's in court. Or she's in a mental hospital, which she needed to be. And then, she even, fucking threw I think a piggy bank at my dad. And it broke on his head. On impact, she chucked it at him. And as soon as it hit him in the head, it cracked. Police was called, and then EMTs were also called. So, like, they patched him up, and he had, like, staples in his head. Shit was fucking awful, man. Like, and that's... But during that whole thing where the police were called while we were in the house... I fucking went into autopilot, just saying no. Alright. And my little sister and I did the only... And even the police officer that questioned us about her. Like, what happened? Like, what was your form of the events? He said, you did the right thing by running into a different room. By going to your bed, to the bedroom and hide. And just lock yourself down. Like, I don't see it as... No, but there was always the thing, where if she came near us, I'm not gonna sit back and let her try to attack me. I'm gonna fucking defend myself. I'm not letting some bitch, try to fucking hurt me. You're in a fight or flight scenario, and you can't get out of there. You have to do anything. You have to do something. You can't just say, fuck it, I'm done. Game over. No. You say, fuck it. And I had a knife the whole time. Like, until the police officer arrived. And then, she even made a mistake. Saying, if he ever... Like, I'll fucking kill him. She said that to the police officer. She said, I'll kill him. I'll kill the motherfucker. To a fucking cop. She's not smart. And she also fucking picked up a vacuum and tried to chuck it at my dad before the police arrived. Like, the police were called. We heard the whole thing. And the cop, like, my sister was shooken up. I was the only one. I answered. I talked to the officer. Like, I went to fucking... I don't know. It was just good that she didn't come near us. Because this had been... Like, there had been moments where... She did something fucking creepy. Like, okay, I'm gonna talk about this. I'm not gonna say what... I'm gonna say this, just because. I don't know why she may or may not have been drunk, because she is an alcoholic. But she stood over my little sister's bed. Stood over her and watched her sleep. And then I said this. And I'm like... My little sister was terrified of that. That is fucking creepy. Don't ever do that shit. And then she stood outside our doorway, and this was like maybe 3 a.m. Like, I woke up for a second because I heard him. I woke up. Like, what? And I just see her standing at the door like, what the fuck are you doing, you psycho bitch? And then it was to the point to where my mom put down the fucking lay of the land saying, if she's still there, they are not going up. They're not going to see you. We're not coming down unless... We're not coming up there if she's still there. We would not go in the house. My little sister especially. Which, I think you all can see why she fucking watched my little sister sleep. Like, you wouldn't want to go into a house where someone watched you sleep. that also has a history of being kind of fucking batshit. Who went batshit insane and tried to attack your fucking dad. I think you could see why my little sister did not want to step near that house for a while. Until she was fucking gone. But it was awful. Shit was terrible. She was insane. And then... Oh, piss off, Angel. But yeah. So that's my crazy experiences. That's one of my crazy experiences. Anyone else? Anyone else have a crazy story to tell? No. I'm just saying this because, one, I feel comfortable saying this shit. I left out names because, that's just common decency. Leaving out names of people that shouldn't be mentioned in these sorts of things. Like, if you're making a full thing, like doing a police report, or you're talking about a situation that happened, you don't include names. Like, if you're doing a thing, and the person says, yeah, don't mention my name, or you don't have the right to say their name, like, you don't fucking say it. You don't just say, nah, fuck you. I'll say it because I can. I'm making this thing. No, you do it out of common decency. You don't say their name because you can get in legal trouble for that. Like if you're filming stuff in a public place. Or if you're filming a show. Like a reality show and the person doesn't sign a consent form to have their face shown in your program. You don't show it. And then there's also times where you blur out faces just for common decency. Like you're making a YouTube video in a public place. Like, and you don't, and they say, no, I don't want my face shown. You don't show their face. Unless they say, yeah, okay, you can show my face. Like, if they explicitly say, yes, I can allow you to show my face, then you have the right to show it. But they say, no, I'm not comfortable with that. Or no. Like, that's it. End of story. Nothing else. Oh, bitch. Not much left. I'm gonna fill in the dirt here. But you don't show people's faces unless you have consent from them. Like, I think everyone, like, especially if you film in a lot of public places. Like, if you're filming in a park or something. You're filming in a public park. Or, I don't know, filming a video where you're interacting downtown in a big public area, like a city or something. Especially with a bunch of people there. you blur people's faces out of common decency. If they say no to anything you're asking, you don't just say, okay, well, your face will be shown in the video, or in the program, or in the show, whatever you want to say, whatever you're doing. It's more of on the lines of, hey, I didn't say you could do that. And they see the show, or whatever you film, they can sue you. Like, you don't have any right to show their face if they don't let you. Legal action will be taken if you fucking violate that shit. Legal action can and probably has been taken when people, like, there was a show, I think, that said, hey, do you want your face blurred? And the person said no. The person, I think, said yes, and the show was like, okay, so we won't blur your face. They seen the show and then sued them, I think. That may have happened. It could have happened. But it's definitely to the point to where you have to have, like, something saying, yes, I'll allow my face to be shown on your show or something. Like, Kitchen Nightmares or something. There's very rarely it's very rare when someone has their face blurred on that show. Like, I haven't seen many episodes where someone's had their face blurred out. Once I finish putting grass in, I'll probably end the stream soon. Once I finish all this. Surprised no one's messaged on me on Discord yet. Telling me to do something. Or ask me a question. Because usually, people are very active when I'm streaming. Like, Truman is very active when I'm streaming. Usually. But everyone else has lives, so can't really blame them for not messaging on Discord. Everyone else has other stuff to do. People have jobs, chores, school, something. I don't know. People have lives. Can't blame them. Sorry that fucking, like, tutorial thing is still in the corner. As well, I'm just... I don't feel like crafting wooden blocks, so that's gonna just... Coarse dirt. You know what? I am going to get rid of all this gravel so I don't have to later. I'm glad nothing... In a sec, I'll go to sleep. Hopefully skip this storm. Alright, let's go to bed. And also... Ow! Fuck. Thank you for saving the game. Like, well, fuck, I forgot what I was going to talk about. I don't know. Alrighty. Well, right. You know what? I'll talk about this. I actually have a little pop filter now. I have a little filter on my mic now. It's on brand with me. The red foam. This was given to me by a good friend. By good old my by Ripple. It's nice. Because and I actually am using it. As well as a wire a wire a God damn it, I can't speak. As well as a wireless charger that I have set up next to my desk to where, oh, my phone's about to die. Bap. And then I can just charge my phone. I can just charge my phone and bam. Then I don't have to worry about it. I've also set up custom sounds on my phone. So if my phone's battery is low, it'll tell me. It'll play a certain sound that I have set. Shut up! Like if it gets down to 15%, it'll let me know saying, hey, charge your fucking phone, idiot. And then when my phone is full, battery is full, it'll let me know saying, hey, your phone's charged. There you go. Have fun. Get back to playing Ni no Kuni. So far, I'm really liking the Pixel 6 Pro. It's such a nice phone. My mom actually bought this for me. Which, yay, new phone. I still have the K30, which, it's still in its case, funny enough. What is that? That's just the thing to retract the SIM card for the Pixel 6. Here's the fucking K30. Like, still in the case that I've been using. But I'm just gonna use the K30 as a prop until, like, we take it and sell it. I could probably just give it away. I could probably just take this in somewhere and get it sold. Like, sell it to, like, some store. That'll probably take it. Like, all it would need... It's still a good phone. You just have to have a micro USB and a fucking SIM card to put in it. But you can... I don't know. I'm just probably just going to use this as a prop. until then. But the wireless charger I have, Ripple couldn't use it, so he just gave it to me. At least, yeah. But shit happens. And especially if I'm just sitting here at my desk and I'm messing around on my phone. Like, I could just be like, yeah, I could just be scrolling through it. Shut up, Twitch. But, yeah. Once I fill in this, I think I'm done. So now I just need a lot of dirt. Where is all the dirt? I know I have dirt. Here's some. Well, I'm getting rid of a lot of the dirt I have. You know what? Here. Take all this shit. Misc. That means a lot of dirt. There we go. So we're just gonna fill this in. And then we're done. Ow. Damn it. Fuck. I'm not talking. I'm just wanting to get this done. Because, one, I need to get back in the thing. Recently, Phasmophobia had an update. Like, they updated the van, or the truck, and they added new ghosts. Which means I have a reason to play Phasmophobia again. Like before, yeah, the amount of ghosts are fine, but it's nice that there's new ones. Alright. And that is done. Look at that. Whole area is fully renovated. So, I'm going to get rid of a lot of this dirt because I don't need it at all. I'm not building anything out of dirt. Let me get rid of the fucking recipe book. Okay. Now that that is done, I'm going to put some stuff in the ore chest. Smelt that. Put that in there. And now I have a lot more space in my chests. Look at that. Look at how much space I have now in some of these chests. Makes it so much easier to find stuff now. Since I'm emptying out a lot of chests. Shut up! Alright. Put that in there. And I think that's it. I'm going to just leave you with Spooky here. That and Servo. Servo, quit bobbing your head at me. Quit nodding. Linux. Chrome. Look at these faces. How can you hate these? Bow down to the overlords of Germany. Well, that's it. I'll see you guys later. See ya.